We mentioned several times that our honor team this year is the Baylor football team, 2013-2014. Back-to-back Big 12 champions, back-to-back 11-win seasons, best back-to-back seasons in Baylor football history. By way of introduction, take a look at this video saluting Baylor football 2013 and 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, our honor team for 2024, the 2013-2014 Baylor Football Bears. In what is indisputably the best two-year stretch in Baylor football program history, the Bears won back-to-back Big 12 Conference championships, win a combined 22-4, and had a perfect 13-0 home record in closing Floyd Casey Stadium in 2013 and opening McLean Stadium the following season. Closing out the case in the best possible way, Baylor blew open a tight game with a 27-point second half and defeated 25th-ranked Texas 30-10 on December 7th in the final game at the 64-year-old Floyd Casey Stadium. With Oklahoma upsetting Oklahoma State earlier in the day, the Bears won their first Big 12 championship and first outright conference title in 33 years. Opening the 2014 season in the top 10, Baylor lived up to the hype with another 11-win season and conference championship, rallying from 21 points down in the fourth quarter to knock off then number 9 TCU 61-58 in dramatic fashion. The Bears finished one spot out of the inaugural college football playoff that season, one spot behind eventual national champion Ohio State. Ladies and gentlemen, our honor team for 2024, the 2013-2014 Baylor Football Bears. Yeah, tremendous. We would like all of you guys that are here, that were parts of those teams, to not only stand up, but come forward. Come on up front right now. 2013, 2014 team members, come forward. As they make their way forward, here's the list of guys that are here tonight. Troy Baker, Josh Beninock, Baylor Black, Bo Blackshear, Byron Bonds, Colin Brents, Lee Bristow, Chris Callahan, Devin Chafin, Spencer Drango, Drew Ernest, Tyler Edwards, Nelson Ahiram, Bryce Hager, Clay Fuller, Lynx Hawthorne, Sam Hall, Stephon Huber, Tyler James, Aaron Jones, B.J. Jordan, Austin Jupy, Eddie Lackey, Jimmy Landis, Shock Linwood, Blake Mahan, Glasgow Martin, Josh Malin, Suleiman Masambuko, Chris McAllister, Laquan McGowan, Kevin Mitchell, Jared Monk, Blake Muir, Jordan Iver, Terrence Nathan, Levi Norwood, Keith Orcutt, Kevin Palmer, Gus Penning, Kyle Peterson, Bryce Petty, Chris Platt, Robbie Rhodes, Tanner Ritchie, Matt Ritchie, Seth Russell, Colin Simpson, KJ Smith, Cal Spangler, Orion Stewart, Cody Wetzel, Ishmael Zamora, and Verkedrick Vons. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our honor team, 2013-2014 Baylor Football Bears. Come on. Speaking on behalf of the team, welcome to the podium, quarterback Bryce Petty.
Yeah. Speech. I did good enough not to trip up here. So, man, thank you to the B Association, John, and everybody here. It's an honor to be here, not to represent, but to be a small part in something that was really, really cool. We have incredible teammates. Man, it's been it's been a lot of fun walking in these doors and just having all these memories flood back. You know, to be totally honest with you, I didn't know how I was going to feel walking back through here. I think I'd be lying if I said it's been easy over these last 10 years. Not being able to speak about the man and the program that we knew we had and what we worked so hard to build for. But I know there's meaning behind all that. Coach Collins would always say to live is to suffer, and to survive is to find meaning in the suffering. And I can't help but to think that even though we didn't know it then, maybe we were being prepared for something much greater than what we were doing on the football field. As people, as husbands now, fathers, sons and brothers. But again, the fact is, when you get around each other, and all of a sudden it's all the good memories that come back. Maybe we're a little bit fatter, less hair, Matt Ritchie, shaved heads. I wish we could bring all the kids here, man, because it'd be so much fun to see all the little ones running around. But it was funny. I was watching highlights of kind of in preparation of, not really preparation, but just in memory of. I don't watch highlights that much, so I had to go through the archives of YouTube, and we were nasty. We were a really good football team. I get told that. Yeah, thank you. I get told it by a lot of people that I meet how good we were, and I say thank you, and then you go back and watch a tape, and then you see the scores, and you're like, holy smokes, man, we didn't even play in the second half the time, and then it kept going, and so it's been a blast to see everybody. I'm really excited for the weekend. Coach Wetzel, B Association, Javon, thank you guys so much. You've made this top notch, really. So thank you for all the time spent. It takes much more than 12 games in a year to produce a championship football team. From the time the ball is kicked off on a Saturday night, there have been hours of preparation that week. Been days of practices, walkthroughs, weight training, film study, and classes. For most of us classes, some of them's not. There have been weeks of training camp practices, getting after each other in the summer heat. Eddie, I'll never forget you on top of Stephon Huber, punching him with his helmet on. Looks like a UFC fighter. Spring and summer workouts, man, with 6 a.m. workouts, 25 sled pulls with 45-pound plates before you go max out on squat. 16 110s, 5 300-yard shuttles. Man, you guys remember all that junk. But all of that was to really prepare us, but to break you, but ultimately to bring you together for what would be a grueling season, but more so one team with one fight for 12 rounds, like Coach Cos would always say. But this game starts even before the first drop of sweat on the mat or blood on the field. It starts with belief in something bigger than yourself, belief in the power of every man and woman in that building to sacrifice their time, effort, and energy to achieve something that one team gets to achieve at the end of a season. That's to be a champion. Each of us were recruited to come to Baylor when there were homecoming games scheduled when we were coming into town, when there were more fans in the seats wearing visitor teams in our own colors. Each of us chose to come here because of one man's belief in each one of our skills and character to produce a winning team and bring back a winning culture in Waco. Coach Briles, I cannot stand up here on this mic and not bring you up in this acceptance speech. I know you're not here tonight, but in hopes that you hear this from every champion it's now a Hall of Famer. Thank you. You are the heartbeat of this team and the DNA that stands true to all these teams that we've accomplished. It was because of your belief, your infectious and relentless belief in each of us to achieve greatness that we were able to stand here today as back-to-back champions. Coach, we owe everything to you. To each player here, thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your commitment. We did something together that only a few people ever thought we could, really. Through all the adversity, in and out of the classroom, on and off the field, we put two of the greatest seasons together in all of college football. We are and forever will be back-to-back champions. And now we call ourselves Hall of Famers. Congratulations to each one of you guys. Thank you very much.